Morning guys, today Australia finally decided to be autumn. It's wet, cold and raining, which is kind of really nice because yesterday I was complaining about how it's like 35 over here and now it did this, so answered my prayers. Anyways, today the boys are working hard on the Urvan, so let's go have a look at what Sam's fabbing up on the welding bench. So right now Sammy's fabbing up the bracket that's going to go into the original radiator mounts on the Urvan where the intercooler is going to sit. So see how it's got these little tabs here? So they're going to sit in the rubber mounts and then that's going to bolt to the new intercooler. It's going to be really cool. Looking good, Sammy?
Yeah.
Fancy little adapter bracket thing. We'll check in back with those guys in probably a few hours. I have a whole bunch of orders to process and parts to chase down. But one cool thing was, did you guys see the announcement from Nissan and Nismo today that they've now put the 33 and the 34 into the heritage category for OEM parts, and they're recasting all of those blocks and stuff like that now, and you'll be able to get a whole bunch of parts that they stopped manufacturing years ago for the 33s and 34s now, which is good. But also really bad because now they fall into the heritage pricing bracket and most items are going to get a 30% increase in price. Even if you have an order right now on back order, that price is going to go up by 30% when you get that order from Nissan is after when they increase the pricing, which I think sucks because it's like you place the order based on the pricing when you place the order and they said, yeah, it's on back order for like, you know, a month. And then midway through that month while you're waiting, the price jacks up by 30%. They won't let you pick up the part unless you pay the extra 30%. It's dumb. Come on, Nissan, what are you doing? But I mean, I know you guys are smart as well because you're Nissan. But anyways, let's get to work. Okay, so we have a huge update on the Urvan, your Urvan, whatever you want to say for pronunciation. So this is the bracket and everything that Sam's fabbed up. The rad's going in there kind of flat horizontal, and then the intercooler is going in right there. It's a huge PWR fan mounted on that the bottom of that rad as well. It's going to be pretty cool actually to see this thing all pieced together. You struggling?
Yeah, it's a tight fit with the fan connected. Yeah,
tight fit. And then yeah, it's going to look pretty sick. Okay, so that's where the radiator is going to sit, all bolted in now. And then we're going to fit this thing in there now, which will pretty much sit right in this area here. Gonna look super cool. I can't wait to see this all finished and plumbed up and running. Nice angle here. Got the guys bolting in the intercooler now. Man, this looks cool. And you're still gonna make like shrouding and stuff up, hey?
Yeah.
Sweet. Direct the airflow.
Yeah. But no, everything's fabbed up for the mount, so it's all sitting in its final resting place.
Good old Milwaukee. All done. Okay, so having a quick look under the car, you can see this is where the radiator like mounts in. Everything's really secure and doesn't move. We're thinking about leaving the cap here just because it'd be a good way to drain the system and stuff like that. But obviously we're gonna have a swell pot and a fill bleed point all the way in the engine bay nice and high. Because the radiator is mounted like this flat, you can't bleed it or fill it or anything from here, obviously. So Sammy's gonna fab up using some alloy piping and stuff and probably mount a swell pot. Where are you thinking of mounting it, Sammy?
Just
in this area kind of thing over here?
On the other side, yeah.
Yeah.
The intercooler piping.
So straight off the water neck on the head then, yeah?
No, the factory water neck will stay there and come out. We're cutting it short.
And you'll have it here?
Yeah, basically.
Cool. And that'll be where you fill it, bleed it, and everything from, because that's going to be the highest point. Good job, Sammy. It is all happening today. Got some brakes getting regrinded. Trident's in getting service done, and my 34 is up the back here getting some paint touch-ups and stuff, and going to be getting detailed as well tomorrow and a whole bunch of other things. Pretty excited about that actually. All right, so we've been putting in the OT. I need to rush now because it's my sister's birthday party, but man, we've been so busy today, so many orders, it's insane. Anyways, I need to get there. My hair's a mess. I know, I just haven't been putting product in it because I can't be stuffed working in the office. But yeah, birthday dinner for my sister. You guys seem to like my sister, so let's go. Heading to the restaurant for my sister's birthday party and found this nice little Subaru gem. It's pretty cool. Give the Subi guys on the channel a bit of fun. These were one of my favorite models back when I was younger. Obviously, they're quite old now. The restaurant we're eating at has real pizza ovens. I'm way too excited for this. This is the best thing ever. Affogato. Oh, yes! Hey guys, check it out. It's my sister and her boyfriend. Surprise! But anyways, had a great night. Happy birthday, Hannah. Happy 23rd birthday.
Oh, don't tell them that.
Yeah, she's 23 years old. She's getting old, which is crazy. I remember the day you were born.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. I'm getting old. Anyways, we're gonna head home now, and then it's time for our Japanese lesson. So we'll pick it up then. I can't speak. I'm wrecked. This is the first Tesla SUV. I don't even know what it is. What is this, Andy? You tell me.
I'd say it's an SUV.
SUV? Yeah. What is it? Like a Model X or
Model Y?
Model Y.
Yeah.
Do you know much about it?
I think the ones that I've seen have the gull wing doors, so they come up nicely like a Lamborghini.
Ooh, so like. Oh really? Like a Lambo?
Yeah, like it comes up.
I thought you were about to just grab that guy's door and open it.
No, because the handles go into the door when it's...
Oh!
Also, it's got this little feature where you press a button and then all the lights flash and it plays music really loud and does like an automated thing.
Why don't I see these in Japan then? That sounds like the perfect car to rock up to Daikoku in. That's so cool! By the way, Andy's like super technical and smart like me, so we kind of get along like a house on fire. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, yeah. All right, so I'm home now, and tonight was just so good, being able to hang out with the sister, catch up with the family, and of course hang out with Hannah's boyfriend, who's an engineer, so we get along pretty good. But it's time for today's Japanese lesson, and this one's going to be pretty important for you guys if you're going to Japan. Let me explain why. But first of all, let's have a look at it. We're going to be learning heat. So it's like HI in Romaji, but it looks like almost like an omega symbol kind of thing, but it's a U. And yeah, so Hiroshima is the first example word that it gives us, and then hikoki, which is an aeroplane, and then hidari. Hidari is the thing that's important for you guys to learn, because if ever you're in Japan and you want directions, hidari means left, like left and right. So if you want to know, like if someone's giving you directions and they're telling you to turn left, they're going to say hidari. So let's take a quick look at the words in hiragana here. So the first one being Hiroshima, the second one being hikoki, and the third one being hidari. So there you guys go. Hope you enjoy that one. I'm sure you will find it very useful if ever anyone gives you directions or if you're giving directions. So yeah, today was just, man, leaps and bounds were made on the Urvan as well as the R33. That's all pretty much plumbed up now, and I think there's just like a few more things that need to be done on that, and then that's off to the dyno. The Urvan just needs the swell pot made, bit of piping and silicon joiners and stuff, then that's done. We might have a couple cars finished tomorrow. We've got an LS400 that got dropped off this afternoon, which is going to be getting a full timing service tomorrow, so that'll be cool to see. It's good. We're really busy at the workshop right now, which is a really good thing. And then all the orders that are coming in and stuff, it's just great. But guys, while we're talking about orders, have you gotten a SAMMIT sticker yet? Either the official unemployed one or the official Toge one. Go ahead to the link down in the description. I can't speak, I'm sorry. Description, sammit.net/shop. Get yourself a couple of those. We've got some really awesome stickers that are going to be dropping once those are gone. Whole new range, and it's not just going to be 2 stickers, it's going to be like 4 or 5. And then we're also going to be very shortly looking into some clothing like hoodies and hats and stuff. So I'm pretty pumped about that. On another note, if you want to see things that are happening behind the scenes, or like secretive things that I'm going to drop and hints to future videos and releases and things like that, you need to be a Patreon. On the Patreon, I give you guys those kind of things. As for instance, right now, everyone on Patreon can see the fully repaired R33.4 and what it looks like right now with new paint and all the bodywork repaired. So you guys should definitely go join and become a Patreon. We've got some really awesome tiers there, starting from the lowest at $2 a month. So go check it out and support the channel and what I'm doing. Like I said, doing this full time now, video every day. I'm not going to give up. I know we can be successful at this with your support. So once again, guys, thank you so much for that. And I'm so excited for tomorrow. I'm going to be going to a CNC factory here. We're going to be getting some prototypes made up. I've got to figure out a way to film it in such a way that I don't like reveal anything to you guys. But yeah, we'll figure that out. But I'm just pumped because I wanna show you guys some of the process and what goes into the prototypes and stuff, because we design everything here in Australia, and then what then happens is we, you know, get a prototype made. Once we got the CAD file and everything and we're happy with it, then we send that to our manufacturing factory in China, which does everything according to our quality control. And it's the way everyone does it, you know, like any like performance parts company out there. I mean, I'm not going to drop names, right? But our factory that manufactures things makes all of the big brands, same stuff, same factory. It's very interesting actually when you start like using manufacturing plants and factories in China. All of a sudden you find out that, you know, all these big name brands and stuff, you end up, you know, bumping into each other and finding out that you're all using the same factory. It's very interesting. But yeah, I mean, look, everything's made in China. That's how it is. It's just quality control. If you don't have a strict quality control, then it's what's known as eBay parts, right? Because all the eBay parts, like copies and things like that, generally those are like all the ones that fail QC, and the factories still want to make some money on it, right? Or you know, people, they get sent to be recycled, melted back down, and what happens is the people that then collect that to melt it down and pay the factory for the metal, they then go, oh, we could sell this and get even more than what it would be worth to us if we melted this down and turned it back into like a block of alloy. So they end up selling it to, you know, people that don't mind selling products that have burrs all over them or cracks and things like that. They can easily fix that, or, you know, just products that aren't straight, and the list goes on. Like, that's how the Freddy came out, right? The Freddy is literally a Greddy intake manifold, but it's not like refined and not die grinded and perfected like the actual Greddy product. It doesn't have a flat flange, like so many things like that. So yeah, anyways, I don't know how I ended up in that rant and tangent, but it's just a fact. Anyways, cool. Well, enough rant aside and talking. Let's just wrap this up. Thanks heaps for watching, guys. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out and keep moving. Jamatane.